Before we get into the video, guys, if you could smash that like and subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it, as well as comment down below and let me know why you're excited for NBA 2K21. Hey yo, what's poppin', avocados and apricots? It's your favorite supreme leader, Cameron, and we've been getting so much NBA 2K21 news, just like you've seen just there. The shot meter is crazy, and Mike Wang has been dropping gems, but obviously the thing that I'm most excited for is that the NBA 2K21 demo has pretty much, I'm not sure if it's official, but we know that the demo is going to be coming out on Mamba Day, which is the 8th of the 24th, which is about in 10 days from the upload of this video. So I'm incredibly excited. I hope you guys are as well. Generally, if you guys don't know what to expect from a 2K demo, we'll generally have a look at the My Player builder. We'll be able to make a few builds. We might be able to see the badges, and we'll get a brief preview of the My Career story. Obviously, no one really cares about the My Career story, but we'll generally get to play a couple of games, and we'll generally have access to one game of like a play now sort of thing, or like a 2K scrimmage, something like that, that will definitely be able to experiment with drill moves, play some games, all that kind of fun stuff, so we can know what we're actually like in terms of gameplay. We don't know what NBA 2K21 is going to look like. However, last year they did bamboozle us, okay? They did a bit of bamboozling. We actually got the NBA 2K19 dribble system in the demo, and then they gave us a different dribble system when the actual game came out. So that was interesting. Hopefully they don't do that this year. Obviously a lot of people like the 2K19 dribbling system, and they gave us the 20 system, which was worse. So we can't take everything they give us for like as hard solid evidence of what the game is going to be like, but it should be a good indication. Now, in the last couple of days, Mike Wang has been dropping gems on us, okay? He's been dropping gems on us about what NBA 2K21 is going to look like, a few features that they're adding, a few things they're taking away, such as the jump shot creator being a thing that's available off rip as soon as you create your player. I think this is a great thing that we don't have to grind for the jump shot creator, okay? It was terrible, and it doesn't even indicate that we don't have to hit a certain overall or rep to hit it. So that's also new. That's great. Okay, everyone wants the jump shot creator. They're also removing the quick draw badge and just adding that into the jump shot creator again, which is great. Okay, it was sucked trying to make like grinding your badges just so you can have a fast or slow jump shot. Also, a few other things that the 2K actual official Twitter tweeted out was that there's a 6'8" point guards in My Career, which isn't that big of a deal by itself until we really think about the possibility of them moving everything an inch up. So that would mean like you can make 6'9" shooting guards, and then you can make like probably 6'11" small forwards, which would be fantastic. And then, you know, we got creation of overpowered point forwards and everything like that. Obviously that would be kind of OP for the people that are using them, and it would suck for everyone else that wants to make a different build. Now, 2K also said that there's 50 new size ups, overhaul dribble system, which is fantastic because the current dribble system is pretty terrible, and then 40 new jump shot landings, okay? So there's a few things that 2K are adding. There's a lot of new things. Generally, a lot of new things isn't a great thing. We want the quality of good animations, because like if they just add 50 size ups, there's still only going to be one or two that people actually use. The one or two best ones that everyone's going to use. The other 50 are kind of irrelevant. And then also 40 new jump shot landings, again kind of irrelevant. Obviously some people want to choose between new jump shot landings, but it doesn't really matter. The overhaul dribbling system is obviously, as I said, incredibly nice, but the big thing is the new pro stick shooting functions that affect how you take layups and shots. So in terms of how we take layups, Mike Wang said the key to making layups with the pro stick this year equals, instead of holding the stick to the left or right, hold it to the direction you want for a brief moment, then quickly rotate it towards 12 o'clock for the ideal aim point. Now obviously this is like, it's kind of going to be annoying, because if you're using it, obviously you have to think so much more about how you take your layups, and Mike Wang said you're not always going to make your layups if you like do it wrong, which is kind of weird. I think if you're an NBA player, you should automatically make open layups, but I guess they do need a downside of it if they don't make it so it's so OP that it's actually worth putting it on. Because see, there's two sides of this, right? There's the offense offense and the defense. So, you know, if you're the defense and you get a good contest on a layup, most likely you want it to miss. And if people have just got this timing down and they're just hitting every contested layup regardless of your defense, that can be also kind of annoying. But it also can be really annoying for the offense if you do it wrong and then all of a sudden you're missing open layups. Do I think this really adds a skill gap? Not at all whatsoever. If you guys can move your stick to the right direction, that is not a skill gap in terms of where we're coming from a basketball game point of view. If we're coming from a basketball game point of view, then a skill gap should involve how hard and how easy it is to get open, and then how, like, it should be, if you're trying to make a skill gap, you should make it impossible to hit bad shots and you should make it really easy to hit good shots. That's how you create a skill gap. So I have mixed feelings about this feature. It also works the same way in jump shots. Now, while Mike Wang was talking about the jump shots, replying to someone, so I'm actually not sure if this affects layups or just jump shots, but he said when you shoot with the pro stick, the meter only shows the ideal aiming point, which you use the stick to target. You don't see timing, so you have to know your release as if the shot meter was off. So if you want access to this pro feature where you're actually timing it, or you're trying to figure out this aim point thing so that you can hit the shots better, then you actually don't have to learn your shot timing as if the shot meter was off. So a lot of like comp players or whatever, they turn their jump shot meter off to gain those additional boosts, and you still don't have an additional boost from having the shot meter turned off. But if you want another additional boost on top of that, then you can use this aiming feature, which I think a lot of people are not abused to take. Like, if a lot of people are definitely not abused this feature, especially with the lower 3-point shots. If they're doing everything right with the boost from no shot meter as well as this, I have no doubt in my mind that people with 53 is going to be hitting 3-point shots regardless of what Mike Wang says. Now, Mike Wang did say the goal is for you to be able to have at least like a 3-point shot in the high 70s to be a decent threat from the 3. And if people are consistently hitting as a 51, I'll make a hot fix. Now, they say something like this every single year. It's never actually like this. Every single year, people with low 3s start hitting towards the end of the game. Just something that happens in every single 2K. But if you guys want to be hitting 3-point shots towards the start of NBA 2K21, then I'd recommend you getting your 3-point shot to around the 70s. Talking about layups, Mike Wang did change his mind midway through his tweeting spree, and he ended up saying, I've gone back and forth on this, but settling on wide open layups are gonna hit regardless about the timing and aiming, and they're still not a hit. So if you guys have wide open layups, you're actually not gonna have to worry about them missing. But obviously, most likely it's still a possibility. There was a tweet where Mike Wang said there is this he said it's not guaranteed, but you're gonna hit most of them. Okay, it's just like every single year, eventually it's like a 1 in a billion chance you're gonna miss a wide open layup, but that's just 2K. Talking about back to the dribbling and everything, Mike Wang in this little TikTok said that all the controls are going to be remapped and the whole dribbling system is going to be overhauled so moves are more chainable, which is very, very interesting. Okay, hopefully that means they're going back to something more like a 2K17 style dribbling system where the animations are really chainable instead of realistic. Okay, we want more of an arcade style super chainable dribble system like in 2K17. It just looks so saucy. But the controls are remapped, so we're all gonna have to learn how to dribble again. Obviously, if you already know how to dribble, generally once you figure out a few things, it's gonna all just come together again. So you don't have to worry about it too much. It's just gonna take a little bit of time to get used to. But either way, guys, that's most of the news that's gone out in the past week or so. All the big news I think I covered. Comment down below if I missed anything. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I'm out. See ya.